Ooh, 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 ooh.
Hello, humans. We are BraInsight aliens, here to give you brighter insight on the brain and construct the pyramids in Egypt. Hello, I'm not actually an alien. My name's Jose Rafael Libanao. That's Theodore James B. Angeles, and that's Ross Christoph Elialong. Here with BraInsight to give you brighter insight on the brain. None of us are aliens. I think we're on our third or fourth episode right now, and we'll be talking about conspiracy theories. Okay, which one of us is going to be giving a description on it, on like what conspiracy theories are?
I'll take you on that, Rafi. So, conspiracy theories. For our audience, they are explanations of various events and happenings or situations that the majority of people believe in. Because it's not a conspiracy unless a lot of people believe in it, and some in secret. They are seen negatively mainly because they are based on prejudice and insufficient evidence. Back to you, Rafi.
Okay. Very good. Very well said, Ross. Speaking of conspiracy theories, who wants to keep going? Theo, do you want to
Me.
present
Okay,
your
okay,
thing?
okay, okay. So you see, my favorite. I'll talk about my favorite conspiracy theory. I don't really know much about it, but it's just my favorite. It's about the UFOs, aka flying saucers.
Oh, UFOs.
Yes,
Okay.
and the reason why I like UFOs or unidentified flying objects is because I find aliens to be very intriguing. You know what I'm saying? So um,
Mm-hmm.
that's why I sleep with three pillows on top of me plus a blanket to keep me safe and lights open at night so that just in case an alien comes along and decides to like try to kidnap me or like try to kill me or something, that's not happening.
Yeah,
They'll
they wouldn't be able to abduct you, no? Like normally
absolutely not.
they have their tractor beams.
Yeah,
Pero ngayon, because you have your pillows and your blanket, imbis na ikaw yung makukuha yung pillows
the
mo.
pillows and the blanket, yes. So
Like
they'll
a protective
probably
shield.
interrupt my sleep a bit, which I wouldn't really like, but I'd like that more than me getting kidnapped, you know, and from Earth and not be able to play basketball anymore. So that would not be it. Yeah, so I was thinking earlier as I was doing research for this episode, I was thinking why are UFOs called flying saucers? Right?
Oh,
And so I decided to do some research. So it says here from Britannica, it says the first well-known UFO sighting occurred in 1947 when a businessman named Kenneth Arnold claimed to see a group of 9 high-speed objects near Mount Rainier in Washington while flying his small plane. Arnold estimated the speed of the crescent-shaped objects as several thousand miles per hour and said they moved like saucers skipping on water. In the newspaper report that followed, it was mistakenly stated that the objects were saucer-shaped, hence the term flying saucer. So that's actually very interesting. Like, well, actually,
Yeah,
if
I
you think
mean,
about it, the more common drawings of the UFOs,
yeah, they're circle shaped.
they're like two saucers, one top and one bottom. Yes. How about you, Ross?
Mm,
What is your favorite conspiracy
what
theory?
what what is your conspiracy
What
theory?
is your yes?
well, I have a lot of favorites. I entertain conspiracy theories in my life kasi, well, as you said, Theo, you don't exactly believe in all of them, pero napafascinate ka.
Yes.
And nakakatawa lang kasi that people believe these. So, yun, starting off with one of my favorites is the phantom time hypothesis. Now, have you two
Phantom time?
heard of
Definitely
that?
not.
No?
Definitely not.
Okay, so phantom time
Phantom
hypothesis.
time?
Phantom time. It's called phantom time kasi you can't see phantoms, di ba? First of all, phantom. Let's break it down. Phantom and time. Phantoms, you can't see phantoms, di ba? They're not shadows that you can see. Shadows can't be identified. So are phantoms. But the difference between phantoms and shadows are phantoms, you can't really see them like a shadow. A shadow is a silhouette, di ba? silhouette of a person. Phantom
Mm-hmm.
can be like that, depende kung sino nag-represent. Pero mostly they're nothing, they're mysterious. Pero you know something is
Mm-hmm.
there, like a ghost. And time, that's it. So phantom time. So the theory starts out with people believing na there was a fabrication of um, uh, 290, 297 years incorporated into human history. So, how this works is, meron yung Holy Roman Emperor, what's his name again? Holy Roman Emperor uh,
Uh,
the third, and the Byzantine Constantine Emperor, and Pope Sylvester the Second, all complicated names. But the
Yes.
point is, they all work together para mag-add ng 297 years noong early Middle Ages. So yung goal nun said to be para ma-legitimize yung claim sa throne ni Holy Roman Emperor at that time, which was Otto the Third. Kaya nila nag-add ng 297 years para sumakto sa 1000 AD yata yung reign niya, parang ganun. So kung totoo yun,
oh,
actually, we are living in, compute nyo nga, 2022 minus 297. That's 70 something, right? So wild lang isipin. Yun lang. And
ang
there are
wacky
many
naman.
conspiracy theories din na I take into took interest in, like the death of famous celebrities. Yeah, this this 20 this the over the last century, like Marilyn Monroe and JFK and Princess Diana. So yun lang
Mm.
naman. Maraming theories surrounding doon, not just one. One personality may have different hypotheses and theories surrounding them. Now, we won't go deep into those, pero yun lang.
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of really dumb conspiracy theories. And we're about like 6.5 minutes in. Not too far in yet, pero do you guys want to get into the lightning round, or do you guys want to save that for later?
We can get to it right now. I'm fine with either, actually. We can do it later.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so dumb conspiracy theories lightning round. I'm gonna go. So first, we have there's a conspiracy theory that the Earth is hollow. So,
Earth is hollow.
there have been yun nga, diba? So basically, what people think is like, there we have the crust. We have the crust of the Earth, and
Yeah.
because of some new research regarding the center of the Earth, some people took that sort of research, then just ran with it. Said that, and then they said that the Earth is completely hollow. Inside the Earth, there's another world, or whatever.
I
So
want
it's
to
like
see
the
that.
journey to the
Really
center of the earth. You know that
It's really
movie?
reaching.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sort of like that, pero with like a bunch more like mole people living inside.
What kind
So
of
we
people
have
living
another
inside?
one. There's mole people, just other people, more
Other
humans,
people
I
like
think.
us?
Sort of like us, but I guess they would be slightly different because
Uh,
adapting to
environment.
different environments inside the Earth. Ano pa? We also have, there's also conspiracy theory that birds are not real and have been invented by the government to spy on people.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
that's
so
dumb.
this one actually has weirdly some basis. Kasi I mean, during the Cold War, there were spy pigeons used to watch over the enemy states, US and Russia. They had spy pigeons equipped with like cameras and stuff to take videos. It's really weird, pero it doesn't explain why there were birds, hundreds, thousands of years ago.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's a
it's
big
really
gap.
stupid. Really stupid. Then of course naman, everyone knows about this one. Lizard people infiltrating the government. So we have, or
We have
just
lizard
people in
politicians.
authority. Yeah, we had. I remember there were a lot of conspiracies about Obama being a lizard person. And actually, one of the most popular lizard people right now is Mark Zuckerberg.
Mark
Kasi
Zuckerberg.
he doesn't look human. He doesn't look human at all. Like if you looked at him, like if you looked at a picture of him like 10, 12 years ago, he looked like a normal, like nerdy person. Pero ngayon, if you looked at more of his recent pictures, and compared it to that, he looks nothing like he did before. In fact, if you search like a picture of his wax statue in like a Madame Tussauds, it looks more like a human being than
Then
he
he
does.
does.
He looks like he has gangrene everywhere. Okay. Okay. We have two more theories in the lightning round. We have, of course, the flat Earth theory. Everyone knows about
Yes,
it.
everyone knows that one.
Yeah, it's somehow still gaining ground. So many people are still falling for it. It's amazing. Uh, so everyone knows flat Earth. Some people believe that the Earth is flat because they can walk on it. They don't believe in gravity. They think that it's just a flat surface. Kasi if it's a ball, people just fall off. Like what happens to Australia?
You know, some people who believe in the flat Earth theory are tied with the religious beliefs, and they take their I think they misinterpreted the Bible.
By what?
Yun nga, tama.
What
Yun nga.
in the Bible said supported the flat Earth theory?
Not exactly, pero something like that.
Okay.
Ayun nga, pero a lot of them are super religious.
The Bible
Pero,
got lost in translation na lang kasi. Kasi,
yeah.
di ba? Culturally, different yung original text tsaka English.
Ayun nga.
You know,
Pero,
Rafi, that hollow Earth thing, or that thing that you said, where there's like another world inside Earth, made me remember one of my favorite books, which is Journey to the Center of the Earth, wherein they went across so many different like areas and whatnot. They even saw dinosaurs, which was
I really like
absolutely
that one. I read the entire book as well.
Huh? What, Rafi?
No, I also read the book. It's really
Yes,
good.
it's amazing.
Yeah, no, they escaped the center of the Earth with like a platform of rock with lava pushing them up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was really wacky, pero we're getting off topic.
Okay.
Okay, back to the thing. A really, really popular conspiracy theory with flat earthers, yung people that believe in the flat earth, is the moon hoax. Not the moon landing hoax. That's a different thing. There's a sort of it's a theory that's growing in popularity among flat earthers that the moon is fake and is just a projection created by the government and they put into the sky.
What?
Interesting.
Yun nga, diba? It's really wacky.
Yeah.
I've heard of the moon landing hoax, but the moon hoax, that's
Being
stretching.
projected.
Yun nga, it's really weird. Okay. So, I think that's the end of our lightning round. Unless you guys have any other really funny...
I have
two
two.
today, well, let's talk about the
You have two?
conspiracy
Yeah, I have two.
surrounding the COVID-19.
Ah, okay. Nice transition. Okay.
COVID-19
So,
vaccines
concerning the COVID-19 pandemic, yeah, that kind of stuff. Ever since the start of the pandemic, or just 2020, the hell of a year in general, there have been like a vast number of conspiracy theories that grew from that. So we have three that I listed down here. One that's still weirdly super duper popular, but I wouldn't really blame the people who think it. But I think it's just really improbable or something that just can't happen. There's a conspiracy theory that the coronavirus was engineered by the Chinese government in order to disrupt Western economies. So that's one really popular theory.
Mhm.
One really popular conspiracy theory. There's another one during the start of the 2020, or just with COVID in general. there's a theory that 5G towers blast people with radiation that causes COVID-19 and cancer. So actually, near the start of the COVID-19 pandemic, around April, January, there were masses of people gathered in parts of Europe and parts of North America, burning down 5G towers, like, setting them on fire. Like dozens of them blew up, and
Wow. Okay.
you can think of the consequences of that.
Yes.
So, like, a lot of people. Isipin mo, this was during the start of the pandemic. People had no idea how to handle it yet. So people were going into the hospitals, dying, and because of the 5G towers being destroyed, some people they couldn't be there with their loved ones with COVID in the hospitals, even like remotely. They couldn't call them, they couldn't video call with them because the 5G towers got taken down. Yun nga, it's really sad, but also really, really funny.
Okay, Ravi.
There's there's one other conspiracy theory that's more broad and widespread. So there's the theory that the vaccine created by the Pfizer, Moderna, those kinds of vaccines. Many people were spread the rumor that the vaccine is fake and is meant to implant microchips into your bloodstream to track you and stuff. We talked about that a while ago. Pero since some people were really, really scared of that for whatever reason, they resorted to alternative cures. I mean cures very lightly kasi they they are really stupid. So one of the cures that was super duper 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 popular was ivermectin. My parents almost fell for the ivermectin scam. Pero you guys know what ivermectin is, diba? It's a horse dewormer. You don't know what ivermectin is?
No.
Ayun nga, it's a horse dewormer.
Can it kill you
Horse
though?
dewormer.
If you take it, can you die?
And if you take it in lethal doses, I think a bunch of drugs would kill you if you
I
take
think
too
the
much of
logic there is you can't get COVID if you're dead. Therefore, you had COVID.
No,
COVID.
actually, the logic that they use. No, the logic that they used kasi
is
is that it's a horse dewormer, so it removes parasites. Pero it's meant for horses, not for humans. That means it's more powerful because they're bigger. So the more power in removing parasites, the more COVID gets removed from their system. That's sort of the logic they were going with. And I mean, of course, it's a horse dewormer. It didn't do anything for COVID. So it more just gave them other medical complications. Didn't do anything to stop COVID.
Okay.
Still really stupid. Another one that's more recent, I think it started in 2022. People started drinking their pee to combat the coronavirus.
How come I've never heard of this? What?
Yeah, they went people just kept going full Bear Grylls, putting them in bottles, mason jars, just drinking them straight up. Or if they don't drink it straight, they add some juice, some beer to
It'll
sort
make
of
it better, I guess.
water it down.
Carbonated.
Yeah.
You wanna make it carbonated?
They just put a bunch of ginger ale, then they just chug it. They just chug it like it's water.
Okay.
Those are some really stupid alternative cures that people made for COVID-19. And upon first listening to what we're talking about, you'd think those people were super crazy. I think they're super crazy too. Pero with so many people buying into them, it's hard. It's it makes you wonder what makes them buy into them so hard that they are willing to do so many stupid things.
Yes.
So many stupid things you would think for a rational person.
For a rational person. Pero of course naman, no matter how stupid their reasons are, they still have reasons. I'm gonna be talking about those right now. Okay,
Yeah, tell me.
so conspiracy theories. During times of crisis, people panic, especially nung beginning na pandemic. There was a lot of confusion, a lot of people were getting sick. It really negatively affected people. Their businesses were closing down. Hospitals were getting filled with people who are having a really, really hard time breathing. So the thing about that kasi is that when people are in panic, they want to pin their problems on something that they can understand. So some people have a hard time thinking like, oh, it's a virus. It's hard for countries to control it
Oh,
since it gets
so you're
transferred
saying
from
that
person
you
to
want to.
person. Like, for most of the time, like other people are not at fault.
Uh-huh.
So some people pin the virus on things like China, or 5G towers, or that kind of stuff. They pin their problems with the virus or everything, other anxieties they have about it on those, because they can rally against that. They can't rally against like something that they can't see. Yun nga, yung virus. It's impossible to see it. Pero if they want to rally against something concrete.
Something they
So
are certain about to
yeah,
lessen
something they can
to
be
the
certain about.
uncertainties the virus has done to them, like death in the family and friends. No.
Yeah, parang ganun. So
Um,
it really makes them panic. They don't think as well as they normally would, and they pin all their problems on that one thing. And another thing about conspiracy theories, what something that drives conspiracy theories, even with the more stupid ones, like aliens creating the pyramids of Giza. So humans, evolutionarily, we see patterns in things that a bunch of times there wouldn't actually be ano patterns there. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna explain. Basta, you know how when you look at the sky, look at the
uh,
clouds and you see certain shapes. Like
uh,
sometimes you see a face, sometimes you see an animal. That's you use that. People use that same sort of logic when they're part of conspiracy theories. So like, you guys know about yung Illuminati, no? Like
Yes.
yung Illuminati meme. Like whenever people saw a triangle, they would be like, oh,
a
parang
triangle.
ganun.
Yes,
Yun nga,
Rafi.
triangle with an eye. So people tend to see patterns in things that aren't really there. So that's one of the driving forces behind like conspiracy theories. And the thing about conspiracy theories kasi, when a bunch of people believe them, if you become part of them, as it's sort of a little niche and they're tight knit. People who believe in conspiracy theories, they often get boosted by other people who support them. So people want to feel special, people want to be a part of something. So they buy into conspiracy theories because they feel like they're making a difference. They feel like they're um,
Something.
smarter than everyone else. Like, yung common phrase that's going around is like the sheeple, diba? People refer to other people as sheep who listen to greater organizations, and they think that they're rebelling against that. So that's one thing about conspiracy theories that draws people towards them. Tapos, you know what? Actually, I think that's all my notes. You guys have anything else
So
to talk about? Do you guys want to end it there?
no, I wanna ask
You
something.
know the aliens help build Stonehenge one, Rafi. That's a because you talked about
Yeah,
the
what about that?
Illuminati one, which is my second favorite one after the unidentified flying object. But the aliens help build Stonehenge is also pretty weird. I mean, it makes if you think about it. When I really tried to put myself in their shoes, because one of the main reasons as to why people believe aliens help build Stonehenge is because like it's impossible. They thought it was like really, it would have been really difficult for humans to make the stones stand and put them on top of each other.
No, humans are weird.
Yeah,
Weird
yeah.
with it.
If you think about it, if you really think about it, you can kind of get where they're coming from with it.
Ayun nga, that's the thing about conspiracy theories. You have to really think about them.
Yes.
You
yes.
really need to get in that mindset that they're in. Kasi they make huge leaps of logic to get to one point to another.
Yes.
They make connections to them. They see connections in things that aren't really there. Ano pa?
But that's all I
And
have.
That's all
Pero
you have. Ross,
I
do
want
you have
to
anything
ask
else?
something. Pero this is purely opinion based. Do you guys think na it's okay to believe in conspiracy theories?
For fun,
No.
I guess. But if you actually believe it to the point wherein it could result in something bad, like it goes against facts
Kagaya
already.
ng 5G
and logic.
towers. Tsaka nung ivermectin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could actually harm people, and like the horse dewormer is terrible.
It's fun. Conspiracy theories. Ayun nga, conspiracy theories are fun unless you're drinking your own piss. At that point, maybe you should start, thinking like a normal person.
Like a regular.
Speaking of thinking like a normal person, hello listeners of BraInsight. We hope that you're all normal people. Don't buy into conspiracy theories unless they're fun. Don't drink pee, don't do ivermectin, and most of all, remember
Don't destroy 5G towers. My God.
Also don't destroy 5G towers. Don't be idiots. So, ayun, that's the message we're gonna leave you off with today. Don't be idiots. We love you from BraInsight. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Brainium and the cranium, preventing pandemonium, premium show of the millennium, cerebrum exploratorium. We guarantee that this podcast is better than alright. And now we welcome you to BraInsight.